Bend your knees. Lower back stretch till your hands come on the floor. Uncurl and stand up nice and tall. So dropping your head, bend your knees, hands come down. This time straighten your legs, bend them again and come up tall. Good, so one more time, bend down, knees go bent, tuck your head in, here, and come up. This time I want you to stay down at the bottom. So stay down, nice straight legs here, and come and bend one leg and then the other. So bending one leg and then the other. Dropping your head down. You should feel that stretch on one leg more than the other one. Good, slowly uncurl. Good, give me those nice arm circles again as we come up. Well done. Perfect. So this time, one deep breath in, come down, hands go down onto the floor, step back into a plank here. So Sue, this is one, if you've got your chair, you can just step back on your chair here, hold that plank here, abs nice and tight, push back into downward dog now and hold it there. It just makes the floor a little bit nearer, so tails up into the air. Good, come back down into plank. Now either drop your knees to the floor, do me a little tricep push up and a back bend there. Lower down into the floor, push up, step forward right leg and come up to standing. So we are going to do the same pattern again. Right, so second leg, I just need to come and have a look. So straight arm here, step back into that left, there's your plank, push back into downward dog now. And that's where I want to have a look, hold that downward dog. So tail is up. Sue, that is perfect use. So just hold that downward dog, Sue, on the chair. So just show me that position. Vicky, I reckon you'll be all right on the floor, you know. Being mean to Vicky.
Bell float.
I know, stop. You can't talk to That's all. That is perfect. And now pedal your legs in that downward dog. They look lovely. So bend one knee and then another here. So pedaling down.
If you don't want to join in.
Knees are here. Good, now push both your legs down into that downward dog. Really feel that stretch in your shoulders. Now come forward into plank. If you can, tricep push up down into the floor. Back bend to here. Lower down, tuck your tail under, come up and step forward with your left leg and deep breath, come in. Well done, I'm going to do that one more time. So deep breath in, forward fold, step back into that plank, so hold that plank position. This time on your downward dog, push back, straighten your leg up into the air, and if you want to, push your back into your hands, across your shoulders, turning that hip. And just really hold that stretch. You should feel it in your core. You should feel it in your shoulders. Good, and now hover. Knee come forward. Dropping that hip down. So this is brilliant on your tummy. And then take a big step forward and hold this runner's stretch for me. Now in runner's stretch, you can have a hand either side of your foot or both sides of your feet here. So whichever one feels better. And if you can, try and get this on the floor, or if you're using your chair, just use your hands on your chair and that should help your balance. So I'm going to come and check that stretch. Sue, that looks brilliant. So we're just holding that runner's, yep, so just holding that runner's stretch. Well done, Sue. Joe, nice angle. Grace, that looks perfect. You're my expert for this one. Vicky, well done for being on the floor. And now to make this one harder, come and lift up those arms if you can. So this is where the balance comes in. Sue, gorgeous. So really thinking about lifting up through that belly button, dropping your fingers down your back, and just open your chest out here. Really nice. Now, this is a very kind of yoga-y pose. This is your warrior one. So I want you to bend one leg out here, and other one is going straight, and I want you to lean. So you've got one foot facing the side, one with your foot coming forward, and then lean. It's like someone's pulling your hand coming across. They look absolutely fantastic. So taking that stretch in your inside thigh, leaning across here and tilting up to the ceiling. So just take that gaze upwards and try and find your balance. Again, this is quite a lot of core. My decking is quite slippy. Might need to go back onto my mat. So go back this way. Well done. And now twist in the other direction. So Sue, this should be a really nice stretch for you onto that lower back. Taking your gaze up to the ceiling. Just hold that for a couple of seconds and then come the other way here. Well done. So pulling through those fingers. Well done. Come and turn down and step up the way we came. And deep breath comes in. Are we all there? Vicky, well done. So breathing out here, bending down, come and step back into that plank. Hold it here and suck up your belly button. Core is nice and tight. Lovely, push back with your heels back here. So bottom is up in the air, in between your shoulders. Good, to make this harder, lift off one leg. So pushing in between your shoulders, hips go down, really hold this stretch. Good, and now bring your knee into your chest and give me that hover position here. Good, come and step forwards now. And this was that stretch. If you wanted to hold on, or both legs go down and turning that hip. And again, it's your hip flexors and your hamstring. If you've got kind of bad backs, tight backs, trying to stretch out your hamstrings sometimes really helps reduce that pain. If you can, this is where you want to hold. So you are here, hands go up, chest goes up to the ceiling, core is nice and tight here, dropping that down. Perfect. I'm now going to get you to turn out on the other side. So this is the one that you are going to point one foot to the side of the room and the other one is parallel. And then just lean forward so you're deepening that stretch. Trying to tuck your bottom underneath, pulling through those fingers. Good, and now come and tip up to the ceiling.
Are you okay?
Really opening out that chest. Well done. Opening out, core is nice and tight. Perfect, and now switch it round to the other direction. So turn and face the back for a lower back stretch here. Well done. Come back into warrior one here. So give you that pull forwards. Lovely, turn and face your foot. Come back through that runner's position and come and stand up. Well done. Good job, we're all still there. So next one, I'm going to work on core, but from a different place than we usually do. This is a balance position. So I want you to come and lift one leg up. Now, any worries? So if anyone wanted, Sue, Vicky, if you want to have a chair on hand, just have it like kind of fingertip touch so it's there, and then just try and lift one leg up. I want you to think about drawing that belly button in through your spine and just try and find your balance. Good, now take that foot to the side, bring your hands in. So you should feel this working core, supporting leg here. And try and hold it for a couple of breaths. Try and find that minute of calm. Good. Well done. Come and do the same thing on the other side. So come and switch over, tummy in. Knee goes straight up to start with. I think this helps you focus. Where do you need to be looking at? Are you looking straight forwards on the floor? I find that if I look, I'm looking like kind of under my computer, so my head's in line. I have to really think about my belly button in. That's where your balance comes from. And then take your foot out to the side and see if you can find that tree pose. If this is too much, just come and tap your foot on the floor or come up to the side here.
Come to join in.
Well done. I know she's screaming. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. Kate's come to join us. That's nice, isn't it? Okay. So, one foot behind you, turning your foot in. Now come and take your hands to the side and see if you can lift off forwards here. Yes. So head is in line and try and find that balance. So it's like I've tilted everything forwards here. Good. Now, if anyone does lots of yoga, Jojo, I know that you do, hands go forwards, turning that hip square. If you bring your hands forwards, it's a harder position. And then, if anyone wants to bend their knee, just see if they can find that balance there. Well done. I think we all lost it at the same time, didn't we? So come and set up on the other side. So, come and be an aeroplane to start with. Toe goes behind you, lift up and tilt forwards. So core is nice and tight. Head is in line with your spine here. Lovely, and then bend your knees. And if you do want to try the harder one, hands go forward, abs are nice and tight, bending into that knee. Good, and coming up again. Well done, give your legs a bit of a pat. I think you did a really nice job on that one. So I don't know if you want to readjust me, but kind of tilt down a little bit. I would now like you to come onto all fours onto the floor. So this is where you might want to grab a cushion. There is no benefit if you've got a hard floor of this hurting your knees. So if you want to put a cushion underneath your knees, that is absolutely fine. Head goes in line with your spine and lift off your back leg. So this is where I want you to think about lifting your core. Head's in line with your spine, hip is turned down. And so here is your level one. One leg back, lifting up through your belly button, and now other arm comes up. Really thinking about that stretch through your fingers and just holding that here. If you find this wobbly, just put your hands down, get your balance back on your back leg. Good, swap over to the other side. So stretching that leg back, other hand goes up, lifting through your belly button, turning that hip down to the floor. Really thinking about elongating through your fingers, through your toe. Perfect, and come and settle back in the middle. I now want you to do a really lovely stretch. So come up into cat, tuck your head in. It's like you're making your body into a rainbow. And then look up to the ceiling here. So breathing in through your nose, stretch through your shoulders, and breathing out here. Good, give me a couple more. So breathing in, tucking your hips, breathe out and arch that back. Good, so lifting up, tummy nice and tight, breathe out. Good, see if you can do me two more. So you've got 2 and 1. Perfect. This time, come back into that ab position. See if you can lengthen here. So just holding it for a couple of seconds. This time, to make it harder, I'd like you to give me diagonals in and out. So knee is going into your waist and coming forwards. Oh, Joe, that looks gorgeous. Well done, Grace. Grace, try and just keep that arm up a little bit. Tam and Poppy, I want same leg. Yep, well done. Sue, great balance. Well done, Vicky. Really nice job. Well done. Good, and hover out. Just hold it for a couple of seconds, trying to use your tummy, and then switch over to the other side. So back leg comes out, Other arm opposite joins it. Hold this for a few seconds here, and now come in and out. So in and out, in and out. Good. So all the time you're trying to lift up with your hands. Good. So it's that belly button lifted. Bring that arm forwards. Really well done. Good. Now I'm going to be a bit mean now. I want you to come and do me some push-ups. So if you can, 4 push-ups here, lifting up through your core. Now Sue, Vicky, if you have got your chair, push-ups are easier on a chair. So challenging yourself rather than going on your knees. And again, the same, Poppy and Tam, if you turn round and use your sofa maybe, you may be able to do that core push-up. So show me what I've got here. So putting your hands on the sofa. Grace, I know you're really good on the floor now. Well done, Joe. Just even get a bit lower. Sue, your back looks brilliant. Just try and keep your tail down. Tam, they are the best I've ever seen you do. Poppy, can you get your tail down a little bit? Yes. Poppy, that's lovely. Exactly like that, so it's working your tummy. Vicky, can you take your feet a bit wider apart? Yes, and now drop your bottom a bit. And I know you find push-ups hard. I know you do. Now bend your elbows. That body position is brilliant because you're getting loads of core. I'm so impressed. Well done. Make this your last one. Great job, everybody. And now as that stretch to release from all that hard work on your core, come and sit backwards. So here is your child's pose. Arms stretching forwards. Sitting back on your heels, and you should feel a wonderful stretch on your lower back. Hold it here for a couple of breaths. Good. Come across your body, reach into that diagonal, stretching through your arm. Lovely. And come and stretch across your body, come into your shoulder. That is perfect. Just give it one more stretch in the middle because this is such a really, really nice position to be in. Well done. Last one of the ab. I would like you to come back onto that all fours, come back into the reach position. So leg up and arm up. And this time, just to make it a bit harder, tap the floor and come up again. So this one, we're working into that glute squeeze a little bit. Squeezing your bottom to come up. Perfect. Well done. Lovely. Hold this last one up and hover. Think about that huge lift through your belly button. Lovely. Switch over other side. So back leg comes up, stretching through your fingertips, squeezing your bottom, and come down and up. So touching the floor and squeeze. Lifting up through your belly button. Well done, you've got 2 more. And 1, hover, hold it up. Perfect. Come and give me those cat-cows again. So tucking your head under, lifting through your belly button, arch your back coming up. Good, couple more, so tuck under, and breathe out to come back. And back. Good, give me 2 more. And 1. Good, this time I would like you to come down onto your elbows. We're going to do a plank, holding that here. So we're just going to hold plank for a couple of breaths. Again, if you want to make plank easier, you can put your hands on a chair. So put your elbows on that seat here, dropping your hips. Well done, just holding that. And then to make this one a little bit harder, if you want to, come and tap your foot side to side, hip is going down, abs are nice and tight, coming into that waist. Perfect. and 1. Lovely. Drop back down to those knees. And now I want you to do one of my absolutely favourite stretches, which you tuck your elbow underneath you and put all your body weight on my shoulder. I don't know about you, but I hold all of my tension, kind of shoulders, and I'm stressed. And just the feeling of this on the floor really helps open out those back muscles. Come and drop it down the other side, rolling into that shoulder, twisting your head up to the ceiling. Well done, that's perfect. Now this time come up into plank again if you can. So hands are down, dropping your bottom, and now come across your body with your knee if you can. So this might be something that we do quite fast in a boot camp, but I want you to go crazy slow. And again, to make this easier, if you did want to go up onto your chair, you can. So Sue, if you want to put your hands on the chair, you can. I know they're quite hard. These ones are quite tough, Sue. It's all right. We're going to flip round to the other side and make it easier in a minute. You've nearly done the hard bit, Sue. We're nearly there. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Come and stretch back. Sue, you did brilliantly then. Come and stretch back. Hands come forward here. Give me that lovely child's pose again. Good, and come and flip round onto your back. So this is where I want you to get quite comfy onto the floor. Roll down and give me your heels in towards your bottom. And just take a second to actually feel that lower back on the floor. So you're trying to get your heels as far back as you can. So your hands are touching your heels. Lower back pushes in, and now lift up to the ceiling with your hips and hold it here. In this position, I want you to imagine you're a straight line from your head to your knees, and try and keep your knees in line. If you've got tight muscles, they're going to want to come out, but you want everything parallel, and that's where it's going to be working your bottom muscle. Can you push up any higher? And now come down and up. So bum goes down, bum goes up, squeezing your bottom cheek. Good, and I'm going to come and have a look. So you keep going with those bridges. Joe, well done. Poppy, lovely. Grace, well done. Good, so you should feel this stretching. The outside of the front of your legs. Good. And just hold it up here for me. Hold it up. And I now want you to come down and up. So bottom drops and then scoop to the top. Bottom and scoop. So it's like you're coming halfway down and thinking about tilting your hips backwards. And then you're actually like, so you should feel the movement. If you put your hands on your hips, it's like you're tilting backwards. So dropping that bottom and then scooping up to the top. I think I'm about to have a rabbit run over my head. It seems to have escaped the pen. If you see a rabbit attacking my head, just give me a shout, please. Good. And hold this one up. Stay there. Perfect. Now lift off one leg if you can. So you don't have to do the one leg. These are pretty tough. Which rabbit is it? Is this the attacking rabbit? Okay, other one up. I did just get attacked by a rabbit. I knew that was going to happen. Switch over to the other leg. Good, and lower down. Well done. I would now like you to come and do an across the body stretch. So this one may be quite hard to see, so listen to my voice. I want one straight leg and then the other leg bent up so your foot's by your knee. Cross over your leg with that foot and then twist over to the side. So it's like you're creating this lovely spine twist in your body. Your hands are across your chest, knees going out down to the floor. And so you should feel the twist in your stretch. Is anyone tangled up? Come in before that stupid rabbit attacks me again. Who's in a pickle? Josh. Well done. Good, and switch over to the other side. So one straight leg, you step over on the other side, and then try and stretch over with your chest and your arms. Well done, and foot comes back into the middle. So now come and settle with your feet in the middle. Lift your feet up, and so you're now in a tabletop position. And try and get your lower back in the floor. And I just want you to do with me some little crunches in this position. So you're breathing out, curving into your upper back. Good, and we're just going to do about 10 repetitions of these, concentrating on your breath, working on your upper abs. Head is going up to the ceiling. Good, and holding this last one up. So trying to stay there. Focus on your spine, pushing down into the floor. And one. Good, lower your head down onto the floor. And I'm now just going to do the legs. So with your legs, take them slightly further away from you, but still bent. And then your measuring is, can you keep your lower back on the floor? So you might want to put your hands on your tummy for this one, but you are lifting your leg up into the air and then controlling it on the way down. So legs are coming up and then lower, lower, lower with those abs. And it's on the way down, my lower back wants to arch. Basically, this one is easier, the more bent your legs are. So stretching those legs out, if you can, lengthening all the way through those ab muscles. Good. Perfect. And one. Good, just settle at the bottom. I know that that one is pretty tough. Perfect, so next one. Come and bring your legs as high as you can. Now you already can probably feel quite a stretch on the backs of your leg. I now want you to come and reach to your ankles. So you're going across your body. You've got that working stretch on the back of your legs. Coming across to your ankles. Well done. Good, and now I'm going to continue that as a stretch. So come and hold on to the backs of your legs, lift your head up and try and get your head as close as you can to the backs of your legs here. So your knees are trying to touch, your legs are as straight as they can be, but just hold it here. And this is your level one. So lower back and hamstring stretch. Level two, level two. I'll have to deal with my rabbit in a minute. Come and push back into into the plough position here. And if you split your legs, you may be able to touch the floor behind you. But this is a level two. If this isn't available to you, just stay in that first position here. But it should feel really nice on your lower back. Now, don't think I'm crazy. If anyone wants to, come up into shoulder stand. So you may have to readjust and try and find a straight line. This does take quite a lot of core work. I'm going to come out of it and have a look. So show me each one, so you can stay in plough. Have I got any shoulder stands? Go Sue, love that. Poppy, that looks amazing. Well done, Tam. Well done, Joe. Great positions. Right, lovely. Come out of it. That was such a good job. Well done. I'm very impressed. Well done, Tam. I bet you didn't know you could do that. So now come and lie down onto the floor. And then we're just going to stretch out in that other position. So come back to those bridges. So this is basically just lengthening out your spine after that really big stretch. So coming up and down with your bottom. Thinking about breathing out as you come up. Good. And holding up at the top, settling here, squeezing your bottom, lifting up nice and high. Good. Now come down and up. So down and up. Peter Rabbit, I hear Belle screaming. Did you just go inside and bite her just because you're a pain? I love it. Keep doing your bridges a second. Single leg bridge coming up. So heels come in, lift up, toe to your shoulder here. Somebody told me that when rabbits bite you, it's a term of affection and it's them saying they love you. Other foot coming up here. Lovely. Come and relax into this bridge. Now, Tam Poppy, Grace maybe. Take your feet a little bit wider. I don't know if this is available for me today. Does anyone want to take this up into a full bridge here? If that's not for you, just come and hold that bridge at the top and let me have a look. So if anyone wants to, Poppy, I know you used to do gymnastics. Is that still there? Show me. Go Pops. Go Pops. Thank you, Poppy. It's still there, Poppy, isn't it? Nice. Good Poppy. I hope that feels good, that's still there. You can still bridge. Well done. Lovely. And just come down to the floor and we're going to give me a nice leg stretch here. So one knee comes into your chest. Lift that up. So we've now got a really big hamstring stretch here. And flex your foot for me, and that should change the stretch at the back of your leg.
Both legs or just one?
So it's hard to see Sue either. So you can either have one straight leg at the bottom and straight leg at the top. It's the hardest version. Or if you bend your leg that's on the floor, it should feel a bit easier. Good. And then coming into our next IT band stretch. Lift your head up and you should feel that stretch in your bottom and your lower back. When you come down, I want you to stay with that knee wide and we're going to do some abs coming across your body. So trying to get that twist into your spine. So head coming up, knee coming across to your elbow. Well done. See if you can do me 4 more. So you have got 4. And 3, you've got 2, and 1. Perfect. And on reverse, we're going to do it the other way. So put that knee wide, knee comes to the side, give me 10 crunches here. So you've got 10 and 9, you've got 8 and 7, well done. You've got 6 and 5, you've got 4 and 3. Well done. You've got 2 and 1. Well done. Now reach through and lift up your bottom. Perfect. Knee coming to your chest now.
Do it.
And straighten that leg. Come in. Who shouted at me? Sue. All right.
No, I've hit the button, sorry.
Oh no, that's all right. No, Sue, you're supposed to hit the button if you want help.
No, I didn't. I moved.
Oh, okay, that's fine. You're allowed to shout, help, help. It's fine. That's why I'm here.
I just can't hear. I don't know, it's my computer. I can't hear you very well.
Oh, can't you? Is it because I'm outside?
No, I don't know. It might be my computer.
Can you hear me if I'm nearer?
Yeah, I can hear you there. Yes.
Sorry, is anyone else having? I'll try and move a little. No, it could be me. Thank you. Vicky, are you still there? Can you hear me better if I'm here? Does that make a difference, Vicky? Yeah, okay. Sorry. Me playing around with my new home gym. Let me see if we can see me though. Lovely. So, next one, couple more abs. So this time I want you to come into a 1 forward and 1 back. So you are pushing your heel down. So this is a straight bicycle. And basically the lower your legs are, the more it's going to be working your abs. So any back issues, just pedal quite high up to the sky. You can leave your head down on the floor. Lifting it up makes it harder and lower makes it harder. So core is nice and tight here. Driving your foot through. Well done. Good, and come bring those knees into your chest and circle around. Good, and come other way. Perfect, leave them on the floor, and this time for that third set, just come across your body with your foot on the floor. So I'm going up and across, head is up to the ceiling. Well done. Twisting right into that waist. Good. And 1. Perfect. Relax that one down. Well done. And coming straight back into that bicycle. So heels are going down. We're going to do about 20 repetitions of these, working into your lower abs. Good, and 1. Lovely, knees back into your chest. Well done. Good, so next one, I want you to give me a stretch on your inside thigh. So I'd like you to come, twist, twist, twist. So first one is your warm up. Twisty legs going down. Lifting your head up makes this one harder. So we're just going to do a few twists, thinking about squeezing something between your inside thigh. Perfect. And then if you've got space, come wide and open. So this is on most people a really tight muscle. That inside thigh, we don't use it much walking backwards and forwards. Taking that leg wide to the side. Good, and this is the mean bit. Take your legs wide to the side and now reach through with your fingers. So try and give me some crunches while you are there. Good. And hold the last one up. So you are reaching through as high as you can. Trying to hold it up, feel like someone's pulling your fingers, and you have got 5 and 4, 3, 2 and 1. Lovely, knees come in. Just going to do that whole set one more time. So crisscross to start with your feet, crisscrossing down. Perfect. And so just go as far as you can, keep that lower back on the floor. Well done. And then open and out. So we've got 10 of these open ones. I can still feel that on my abs, trying to get my legs, as I bring them back in. It's my abs that are doing the work for the power on my legs. Good, and hold this one out, reach through. Perfect, and one last set. So crisscross is going down, crisscross is coming up. I'm going to come and have a look. Oh, lovely. Sue, they look gorgeous. Well done, Joe. Vicky, well done. They look brilliant, everyone. Good, now the really wide ones, so scissors and up, scissors and up. Good, and then 10 crunches through your legs. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Perfect, and knees come into your chest here. Lovely. Now, this is one of my favourite things to do. I want you to just rock backwards and forwards. So you're coming up into your shoulder, and it should feel like you are massaging your spine. So that head is coming up. Well done. This time, come all the way to sitting up. Perfect. And we're going to come into a side plank. So elbow is underneath you, feet are together. Now there are 2 side planks. Level 1, bend your underneath knee, lift your hip up and lift up to the ceiling. Well done. Good. So there's your level 1. Level 2, feet together, straight leg, and hold it there. We're just going to hold this for a couple of breaths. So you have got 5 and 4, 3, 2 and 1. Good job. Come over onto your tummy now, and I want you to give me a lower back and upper body stretch. So this is back extensions. You're lifting up, squeeze your elbows together and then come down. So you have got 10 and 9. You've got 8 and 7. You've got 6 and 5, 4 and 3. Lovely. 2 more. And then just hold the last one up. Stay there. And then this one is a bit like you're fake swimming. In that up position, just try and circle those arms. It feels like it's kind of like a fake land swimming practice, but you should really feel it in your shoulders. Good. And 1. Perfect. Come and give me a back bend from here. Back of your head's coming up here. Good. So stretching out those abs after all that hard work we did. Lower down to the floor. Come and kneel forwards and push your bottom forwards. So if you've been doing lots of sitting, hip flexor here at the front, it's one of the ones that gets really tight. So squeezing your elbows together. I'm going to go back a itty bit so you can see me. And then take that back arm up and really try and increase the stretch. I'm just going to move. So back arm, leaning back, and I know this is a bit ballet, but really trying to open out that hip flexor here. Well done. And then, if you want this one harder, come and hold on to your back foot and see if you can increase that stretch at the front, and opposite arm comes. You should feel a crazy, crazy stretch in your quad and on your knee. They look lovely. Well done. Come up so your legs are in a triangle now. 2 straight legs here. Dropping your head down. And again, you should feel this hamstring, but mine definitely feel better than when we started. Lift off that front foot. Good, and come down. Perfect. So back to side plank now. So elbow underneath your shoulder. Knees are together. I kind of feel like I did this side last time. Did I do this side last time? I feel like I might have done. I'm going to swap sides. Work out which side that you did last time. I feel like I did that side. So feet together, knees together. I did, definitely. And lift up here. So try and feel like somebody is lifting up through your fingertips. Turn your head if you can. If you did want to, bending your knees, lift your hips up to the ceiling, stretch with those fingers. Good, so really squeezing. So if you can hold it for a couple more breaths. Well done. Come down onto your tummy for the back extensions. So this one, your head is down, you're coming up and squeeze and down. Elbows are squeezing together. Well done. Perfect. You've got 2 and 1. Hold it in the up position and then come and do me those circles swimming. So my palms are down. I'm trying to get it right over my head, taking those arms back. So just lifting off into that upper body. And 1. I always feel that one quite tough. Come and give me that cobra so you've stretched out your abs at the front. Come into kneeling. And again, this might be one you want to chuck a cushion underneath if you want to. And then to make this harder, put your hands on your bum or lift your hand up and just lean back a bit so you're in that ballet position here. Perfect. Just hold it there for a couple of seconds. And now you can stay there if that felt enough stretch for you, or come and hold on to your back shoelaces. And then opposite arm helps you balance. But this feels like one of the strongest quad stretches for me. This kind of bow and arrow position. Bye Gracie, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Go and have a nice afternoon. Perfect. When you are done, come up with 2 straight legs, dropping your hip forwards. Head goes on that front knee. Stretching through your shoulders here. Lift up your front toe when you are ready. Perfect. And come down into the middle. Good. So here, it's like a sumo wrestler stretch. I'm stretching out either side. Good. Just dropping that bottom. Good. And from here, just come and twist backwards. And then twist backwards the other side. Good. And again, inside thighs still feeling a bit tight. Good. And then as you come up, I'm going to come up standing. Hang on 1 second. Can you see me? I just want you to give me a bit of a shake out here. So coming side to side. Good. Come circle all the way over the top. And then some circles the other side. And then one of my other favourite things to do is I want you to give me a whoosh and come up. And come whoosh and up. So really breathing out. And here. Good. One more. Take a really deep breath in. Get loads of oxygen into your lungs. Perfect. One more. Shake everything out. Well done.